Hello, everybody, and good morning. Welcome back to the KP Weather Center here. We got a lot of things to talk about here in terms of severe weather, but also polar weather, winter weather is coming up. As you've noticed, you've probably also seen this on the TikTok. I did rearrange my room again. Now we just have a nice wall behind here. And the WR120 is over there, and I hung up our recom here. So now this is what you're going to be seeing. And hopefully that's actually going to be a lot better way of showing it. Yeah, you can see all the lights. Well, where's it? Wherever there's a watch in there. Wherever. Yeah, there. Yeah, you can see the watch light as well. You won't be able to see the screen, but you'll be able to know if it's a watch or not. And then obviously we have the radio, but apart from that, yes, I'm not going to waste your time really any longer. Um, we do have a lot of stuff to talk about today. So, on account, we do have winter weather discussion, and we also do have a lot of other things to discuss as well here, which will all be going on here in just a few minutes. So I'm going to start by bringing you to your severe weather outlook for today. Um, we're going to start off with your hail outlook. So currently, 1 out of 5 risk on the hail, 5%. Overall, day one severe weather threat. A lot of the states going to see some regular thunderstorms, even a bit of marginal risk to see some severe weather. Tornado outlook is 0 out of 5. Wind outlook is 1 out of 5. For some reason, the KVWX bot thinks it's nice to look at that, or nice to speak when I'm speaking. And yeah, again, the hail outlook is 1 out of 5. So I'm going to bring you over here to our main screen here. So this is really what we're seeing. Not really anything here in the Lincoln area right now, but overall, let's check down near Hastings. We do have some radar noise. That may be a slight shower there appearing as well. So really, none of the state is really seeing any rain at this time. So that's very good to see at this time. And it's also, I mean, we've had way too much rain. We've been getting a lot of washouts here. But ooh, we got some showers and thunderstorms over here. So we do have some storms forming. I bet you down here near Goodland, Kansas. Let's check over here. Yep, some storms. So overall today we are going to expect we're going to expect some showers and thunderstorms. I know the grass has been wet for a while. I don't know if that's rain passing through or if that's um, frost. I haven't really been paying attention there, but I do know tonight we can expect showers and thunderstorms. Uh, Really all throughout early evening to even overnight hours, and especially down there, down southeast, we're going to be seeing stuff like that. So 24/7 weather is on. You're literally this recording is coming from the 24/7 weather broadcast. So if you ever want to hop in, if there's severe weather later tonight, it's always going to be live. Let's go check your sky cams right now here at the current hour, 11:12 I-680 Blair High Road. Looking like the sky's pretty clear out there. They got not a lot of traffic. I-680 Highway 133 apparently is the same exact cam. Um, oh, so it is. What the hell? I-680 West Dodge, clear skies. Looks like we got a bit of haze that's coming from the smoke over there and from Manitoba. Not a lot of traffic though. But okay, I guess we're back to the Blair High Road cam. Never mind. I think all the other cams might be down then. Yeah, so we only have Blair High Road 133 and then the whatever the other one is. Let's see if it gives us some other ones. I-680 West Dodge, yeah, still looking the same there. We're going to give you one more minute here. See if it switches to a different one. Okay, looks like those cams are down then, I'm guessing. Refresh it. Yep, going straight back because you can see they're skipping through them. But yeah, so that's really what we're going to be seeing. So really, what we have to talk about is the fact that over the next coming days, it's going to go from the temperatures we have now to 40s and 30s is what we could be seeing in a matter of even a couple of weeks. I know you probably saw my TikTok earlier. Uh, Earlier on the last stream before we um, ended it on Saturday to rearrange stuff, there was a frost advisory that went in on Friday evening for portions of northwest portions of Nebraska. In early September, it is only September. It is look. It is only no. That's the other way. I gotta do this one. See, you see right here. It is Sunday, September 7th. That's too early to be seeing this type of activity, and that's what we're seeing. So the polar vortex. So that's going to be there's a vortex up near the North Pole. And that's basically it's disrupted and it's moving down south. So basically, I'm going to bring you back here to show you an example of what's going to happen. So we all know last winter here in Nebraska, it was hell. It was, I'm sorry to say it, but it was hell. It brought a ton of snow everywhere. But so now, the polar okay then. Well, I guess the map don't work. Okay. That's okay. But, so all the way up there near the North Pole, there's a polar vortex. And, well, it can even sit up there near these areas right up here. But this is being disrupted and it's moving down south. So now all these areas that were already getting hellish winters down here down south, you're going to be getting mid 70s probably all winter. But up here in the north, about I'm going to say cut off right down where Kansas is, you're going to be getting tons of snow, blizzards, snow, rocketing or lowering temperatures, like sinking temperatures, like maybe even Arctic temps at this point. We could even see in some areas, especially near North Dakota, I could see we could see like close to negative 20 degrees. A lot of areas will be getting below freezing and stuff like that. So we do have to keep an eye on what's going to happen in this polar vortex. But on that other half, we do have severe weather that's going to be possibly going into effect this week as well. So we do have a lot of things to talk about. We're going to keep you posted on what's going on. Of course, we have these things, which for some reason the local weather radio here does not go off for winter alerts. I hope they do this year. I think they do for blizzards. They just don't really do they from what I've heard they don't do it unless it's actually imminent of the time that it was issued. So I don't know. I am going to be hopefully I'm going to be getting an FM transmitter soon. And I'll just plug it down here and I'll just make my own system that'll make it run better and actually go off for more urgent alerts than it does right now. But alas, I've already developed the program, but I'm currently trying to save up the money to get an FM transmitter. So when I do, then hopefully it works. I also need to hope that it can reach to this weather radio, that weather radio, and the ER50 in my bag when I'm here. But yeah, but otherwise from that, that also means we have a lot new self-activation. If I do get the FM transmitter, then if a lot of you watch me on TikTok, then stay tuned because we might have a new self-activation series on there, as well as a lot more EAS captures because I'll probably be home to capture more of them. But yeah, it's currently still in development. I haven't even figured out how to make the system actually use dynamic ways of producing same headers. I'm thinking I'll just put in like audio clips of actual same headers of actual alerts that it will use, and if it finds that alert in the alert dictionary or whatever, then it'll just play that same header before the 1050 hertz attention tone, and then relay the message, so it'll actually make these work. But I don't know. I'm still going to be using WXM20 though because they still actually relay important information. I would never enforce this. You can see my face there from the preview screen over here on the weather radio screen. It's funny. I don't know. But um, I still do not endorse that you do this at all if you do, because I would still rely on the actual NOAA weather radio, like NOAA weather radio transmitter, because that's actually where you can get your, legit information from. But I'm just doing this because I think the office lacks a bit of alerts that they do, and I think with how we have it here in Nebraska, with wintry tundras to hell and back, I think we need to go off for. I think we need to sound these for winter storm warnings and blizzard warnings. So, anyway, I've kept you here way too long. That's just what we're seeing right now. So definitely keep an eye out. I'm going to keep you posted as we go through the week. And stay tuned to 24/7 weather. We've been on for 17 hours now since our. I know it's been a lot of starting and stopping, but hopefully this one stays on. But this one has been going for 17 hours now. So hopefully it'll still be on and it didn't crash. It hasn't crashed at all, which is good. That's a very good sign. But I have wasted plenty of your time. That's your forecast for now. Could expect more severe weather in the future. I'll go ahead and resume you guys on the 24/7 weather back to your, 24/7 weather. But all you on the recording, if you want to go watch this 24/7 weather to get your weather information, it's going to be live on YouTube. Don't worry. We always protect from severe weather. And, well, we are all automated now. Just remember, everybody, if it is in the opening hours, so if you see, I'm going to show you here, just because I can, I'm going to go down here, and we're going to go to the 24/7 weather, and we're going to turn off the we're going to turn off the music, obviously. I do want to show you guys. So if you see this little box down here, which I will show you, I'm going to enhance this really quick just so I can show you. This box that you see down there in the corner, this is usually red when we are closed. But and I can also click it to make it do our thing that shows if we're on break periods. This will turn yellow if it turns 6 o'clock on a weekday, and it will show that we open after 3 p.m. That's going to be what it is always. And if this turns green, that means that we are open and severe weather coverage will follow as normal. Usually, at this point, I do not do severe weather coverage unless we have up to dozen tornado warnings and severe thunderstorm warnings. And I also don't really do severe weather coverage if it's either not unless that happens or unless there's a tornado warning. And again, it's only when we're open. So that's just a little demonstration there for you. But yeah, seems to be our quick little update for here. I'm going to do a last look forecast at our severe weather outlook, just to show you what we're doing. But yeah, so that's what's going on in the current world of weather. Day one severe weather outlook. Once again, just a reminder: southeast portion of Nebraska's got a 1 out of 5. Rest of the state's got a thunderstorm risk. Tornado outlook is 0. Wind outlook is 1 out of 5, and the hail outlook is also 1 out of 5. That seems to be all I have for you today. Thank you all for tuning into this quick look forecast, and I'll go ahead and put you back to your 24/7 weather.